Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's not quite 9 o'clock. Oh no, it is 9 o'clock. Kenzie and I have been to his school for a meeting with, is it head of sixth form, Kenzie?
Yeah.
Head of sixth form. Very nice chap. I've only spoken to him via emails. It was nice to put a face to the name. Just to select Kenzie's courses for next year. He's going to do business studies, which is the equivalent of 2 A levels, and he's going to do the next level in his media studies, which is 1 A level. So that's what he's planning on next year. And yeah, we've decided to go and have breakfast at the pub. And our excuse for that, sorry, not excuse, our excuse, is that we're going to take Link with us and practice sitting somewhere like a cafe, or in this case, the pub, with him sort of under the table while we eat. And a social experience for him. Not that he deserves it, because while we were out, he has somehow managed to get his paw through the cage where we put him, and he's ripped up part of Kenzie's carpet. To be fair, all of the carpet is going to come up at some point. It's all ripped from the stairs and what have you, but it's still frustrating, isn't it, Kenzie? Yeah.
What's frustrating is a shoe there.
Kenzie and I now have sticky shoes, and we don't know if there was something sticky in the office where we were sat, or it was probably sap off the trees, in fairness.
Probably.
But yeah, we're like clicking and sticking to the floor. It's worse on one shoe for me as well. Which one? The opposite to mine. We have a pair now. It's very odd. Feels most uncomfortable. Anyway, let's go for food.
That really hurt my thighs.
Kenzie's been trying to climb up ropes, haven't you? And
yeah.
Didn't go well for you. Feel bruised. We're going to do some recall with Link. Right, so Kenzie, if you take some, we'll get him to come between us, and I'll go over there somewhere. We've got a watch, and I'll go over here. Right, you call him. If you do, Link, come. Where's Kenzie? Where's Kenzie? Link, come! Come! Good boy. Oh, we're getting there. He's getting it. Link! Okay, last one then. Link! Come! Sit. That's it. Good boy. We are working on trying to get him settled in cafes and such things. Next level socialisation. He's just got himself tangled up there. We're going to have breakfast together. Kenzie Bear. Kenzie Bear. Come and have a pic with your mother.
Huh?
Pic.
It's a video.
I know. You can take it off. Snuggle up to me.
It's too hot.
Smile. Just.
It's too hot.
Look like you're happy. I am making a good dent in my food. It's very delicious. We've come back and we've decided to sort out this whole dog situation. He also tipped over the water that was outside of the cage. He obviously got his paw through. So Kenzie and I are putting thingy mats on and doing that. This is called the clearing up after the dog dance. Since you trashed the carpet, should we show everyone what you've done to the carpet? Through the bars of the cage. Good job that we are going to have to replace his carpet at some point, and we're not going to do it with a puppy around. Right, we've set that back up again, just so that the carpet is protected from his little outbursts. Put lots of chewy things dangling on there for him to chew on. Got his socks, his own socks that he likes to chew on. And then we've put this bit over here because this carpet is all coming off. So that means he's less likely to chew it. And then when we've got a weekend free, we're going to rip this carpet up because it's all ripping on the stairs. It's a bit of a health hazard. And then when the dog is older, we'll look at a new carpet. Bags to take down to the caravan for a car boot sale. Dusting to do. General dusting around the room. And then a bit of a hoover. Sidetracked again, but I have bleached this rail and all the way down the wall here, and hoovered the stairs, hoovered upstairs. I have not hoovered down here, but I did it late last night, so it's not too bad. And in general, it's pretty clean and tidy. It's not bad. And then through here, again, I haven't bothered hoovering or doing anything. I have got some food out for Nagini. Nagini needs a feed. It's his water doing, her water doing. So what I have done is I've found some black planter bags, deep black planter bags. I think they're potato ones, but I'm going to probably, because this is doing so much better in a big pot. So I think I'm going to put some of these other plants in big pots. What else have I got that could do with going in a bigger pot? Something that's going to get really big and traily, I think. Like, what's this? Is this cucumber as well? God, I've got a lot of cucumber. Oh, that needs a good soak. Some of these are going to need a good soak by the look of it. Let's put that in there. Chili plants, more cucumber. Anyone want a cucumber plant? I have quite a lot of cucumber plants. And rather a lot of chili plants as well. Chicory. I wonder how big that's going to get. And I've got broccoli, which don't seem to be doing as well, and they are in a reasonable sized pot. Although that one over there is doing much better. So maybe it was just the positioning of them. This one's done better since it's been in more water. Seems to me they like to stay sort of floating in water, so I don't know. And this, I'm thinking, no, this one, thinking of just planting in the edge of the bed there. And seeing if it'll be happy in there, maybe. And then this is another traily plant. I need to find a bugle, apparently. I need to find somewhere to put a bugle. Where it can trail down somewhere. Maybe if I can get it in a bigger pot, when I transfer something from another pot and put it, it can trail down this fence thing, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I need to show you the cacti with all of the flowers starting to come. Open up. It's like a little halo across the top of each of the stems. Then this one, you can see like there's the odd bud, but it doesn't seem to yet be doing anything, even though there's an odd bud. This has been perking up, new sprouts popping out. I've been using these orchid and cacti feeder things. That could do with a water as well. I better give that a quick water. This is something really nice that my mum gave me. Right. Okay, nice have drainy holes in the bottom. That means it's going to have all the mud come out the bottom. Quite big holes. We'll find out. Oh yeah, that's lovely, thank you. Somebody got a present from me. A bone. Hello, girls. Hello. Hello. You're in the shady spot. That's there so you don't keep sticking your heads through. I don't know if I showed you the finished potted up plant. I am going to have to water it. That was, I think these are potato bags. And I forget how much compost they actually use up. That was like half a bag of compost. So I'm going to water that. I potted up that one. And I put that in there. And I've put these in some water. Is that the only other thing I potted up? Oh, and I potted up that cucumber plant just there. Put it in a bigger pot. Would you like some treats in your water? Right. Bit of filter feeding going on. Well, sort of. Got a lot there. Yep, this is how I'm spending my time. Writing up a DBS policy. I went to the deli and I got myself a mange tout bean salad thing and some salmon. Just had a moment of utter carnage. I could hear something going on in the kitchen and assumed the dog was chasing the cat. I thought, well, she'll tell him off. But then there continued to be a kerfuffle in the kitchen. So I go in and the cat is sat on the table looking up at the shelf going meow, meow. And I'm thinking, I don't know what you're looking at. So I'm looking up and I can't see what she's looking at. I said, what are you meowing at? Meow, meow. Next thing I know, a sparrow flies, does a loop of the kitchen and lands back up on the shelf. And I'm like, right. So I'm climbing up onto the table to try and catch the sparrow. The sparrow then keeps flying around the kitchen. The cat goes, oh, this looks fun. It flies out the door into the hallway. Tries to land on one of my decorations. The cat's like, oh, dinner. So the cat runs after it. I'm running after the cat. I'm shouting, can I have some help? I need some help. Anyway, then it hits the wall and falls down. I'm thinking, right, it's about to get eaten because the cat's going, pounces. And then the bird flies up the stairs. Kenzie puts his head over the banister to find out what I need help with. And this bird goes whoosh past his head and goes into the bathroom. And I'm grabbing the back of the cat as it's running up the stairs. And in the end, Kenzie manages to shut it in the bathroom. It goes, it's in there. So I managed to open the bathroom window, keeping the cat on the outside. And yeah, it did a loop and then out the window. So I don't know if she brought it in and dropped it in her usual, I'm bringing it in and putting it in the kitchen, or if it managed to come in through the kitchen window and through the blinds. I'm not sure. Either way, that was interesting. It was a moment. How did the feeding go, Lee?
I was rather thirsty. I just
downed 2 bottles of milk.
Stinks.
Yeah, it's worse than baby milk. Time to fill up the hay bag. We've had this middle bit is being moved. The gate that Emma and I put in is coming back here a bit. I think I can't remember how far down it's going to come, but they're moving the pole down this way. Who's that over there? Sky's looking pretty dapper over there. Someone was being a complete and utter butthead to everybody, and he's decided to try and squeeze through everyone else. But he's got himself wedged now in a trough of water. And I did laugh quite a lot. Quite a lot.
He didn't freeze there. He shocked himself.
No. Right, come on. You're being horrible to everyone. I'm going to separate you from everybody else. Ugh. That way. That way. That way. Look, you've got all the fresh, lush grass. Something tells me that despite the fact you're in the sin bin, you've actually lucked out. Yes. I brought you water. You can spend the night in there. Leave the babies alone. That gate's been removed, and yet neither Tweed nor Link are going past where the original barrier was into that field. This is what we're having done. All new fencing. Whee! All new fencing being put in all the way around there. Got a walkway coming from what will be our car park, which will be down there. This will be the path. Take us to here, and this will be where people congregate. This gate will be shut, and that way there's no access to the farm whatsoever. We can bolt it with the gate lock that was on there, wherever it is, the padlock, and that will just keep everything contained. Nobody will be coming down the farm track. We don't have to worry about the farm equipment whatsoever. Hello, Salem. What I'd like to know is, did that bird come in through the kitchen window and navigate itself through the blinds? Or did you bring it in and dump it in the kitchen, which is your little party trick? I suspect the latter, to be honest. Might have been wrong. Just seemed too much of a coincidence that a bird and you were both in the kitchen at the same time. It's 9 o'clock and I have just had a shower and freshened up. Lee and I have come back from walking the dog and doing the sheep. So yeah, it's all going to come together. It's all going to look awesome when it's finished up there. It all feels like all of a sudden, like our little idea has gone boom into something much bigger. And it was always going to be easier if we could use the farm. And yeah, thankfully Rob is happy or tolerant, one of the two, of us using it. But it does mean that we can do more jobs because there's less travel time, which means less expenses. So yeah, really, really pleased that that's coming together. And it means that we've got space in the winter with the stables to offer some sort of wellness, something or other, but possibly inside with the opportunity of being outside if it's cold and wet. Anyway, I'm going to say my goodbyes. Thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. Please do subscribe if you have not already done so. And please do comment and tell me what you like about the videos. Tell me a little bit about yourself, or just stick an emoji and I will always reply. See you tomorrow.